Hello and welcome once again to Hour 1. I'm Charlie, and this time we'll be looking at Shovel Knight. As always, I'll be playing the first hour of the game, or as much of the game as I can get through within an hour, and then I'll stop to talk about my initial thoughts about the game after that time. That being said, let's get to it. Starting the timer now. Alright, let's see how this thing moves. Jump. Kinda wonder what this money does. Oh, this is so cool! Eat pogo-stick of death, you motherfucking dragon! Yeah! Whoa! Trick shot! I didn't expect it to work, actually. I am not a fan of that slime. That's a big diamond. I am so gonna break something I'm not supposed to in this game. Oh, these dragons are so much fun to fight. Would have to loot one down that hole just now, but whatever. That works. Okay. Too bad. Oh, chest. So what do I do with all this money? Let's go! You cannot face my ground pound and live! Yeah! Ha! That worked. That's awesome. Shit. How can I do that? Whoa! Come on, shoot me again. Messed up that time. Too close. Chance I could have gotten that. Yeah! Feel my pogo of death, motherfucker. Only one Shovel Knight, and you that sure as hell ain't him. That's a woman with a horse head. It's two women with horse heads. It's a bar down the ladder. That's cool. What the fuck is going on? It's just weird. Oh wow. Red good. Red really good. This shouldn't be this much fun! $75! Yeah! So I got the Lich Yard Lair of the Spectre Knight, or I got... Aha! Come at me, wizard. Come on. You ain't got nothing on me, buddy. Weird. Oh, that was hard. Wizard fight! Cause I ain't no mage. Let's go, Griffin. I guess I was safe here. I am? Cool. Corner. Yeah. Not quite as much fun as the dragon, but I don't know, different. Cool. I wonder if I can bust out the blocks around him. Haha! I was just bouncing from like book to book or something. Ah! Yeah! Go! Fake King. Dixon got some moves on him. Oh. So do I, King. So do I. That's right. Lock him in a corner. Come on, one more bounce. Yeah! First try. What's that? Purple pond. Oh dear God. What the hell is that? Like a boss monster or something? That's Truple King. It actually exists. I wonder if I can fall in the water there. Alright, let's go. You got a graveyard level, I guess, or something? I just killed a skeleton with its own head. That's awesome. Can I? No, I cannot kill ghosts. Oh, there's a bomb under there. And there's a bomb! Friend. Whoa! I think this is boss fight time. How do I fight you? And that's time. Alright, so it's obviously 1 hour, so Shovel Knight. I've actually had to redo this little recap, post-mortem, whatever you want to call it, a couple times now because the game's really good, and I'm having a hard time talking about it because it's this nice mix of retro and kind of modern conventions in a way that's really, really fun to play and kind of hard to describe in a fluent, concise thought, if that makes any sense. Like, it's part Mega Man, part Super Meat Boy, part Zelda 2, the side-scrolling one, not the ones that were top-down, and it works. The combat, while at this point in the game a little shallow for my taste, is really fun. The pogo-stick move, and you're bouncing up and down on stuff with the shovel, it does not ever get old. The dragon fights, where you're bouncing on their heads for like 4 or 5 hits, have got to be some of my favorite moves so far. The fact that it's what I've used mainly to defeat 2 bosses, and the fact that when you kill them in the air with it, it just looks cool. It's great. I just picked up this wand thing that's kind of fun to use. I can whack enemy spells back at them, which is also a pretty cool move in my book. There's more going on here. I'm sure it will open up as I pick up some other items. Like, I just picked up this, a pennant lets me go invisible or intangible, which I'm betting for the boss I just got to, the Spectre Knight, is actually what I'm supposed to be using, and once I figure out how to use it like a dodge or a parry, essentially, this combat for this game is just going to open up. I'm imagining this game goes kind of Dark Souls eventually, where they just throw some insane scenarios at where you're pogo-sticking and intangible and pogo-sticking some more, which is a really cool concept. To reel it back in some, there was a little fight with a little mini-boss, or kind of just a normal generic enemy that could block my attacks. Even that was a lot of fun, because it was a combination of having to go high, having to go low, using the 2 basic moves I had with the character. And that was neat. Like, the fact that the game understands the pogo-sticking move is powerful, but it's not the solution for every situation, is neat. While we're on the pogo-sticking move, the fact that it's also a traversal tool combined with a combat technique is really cool in my book. I love it when games kind of throw the, well, you killed guys the wrong way in this room to get to all the stuff moments at you, so you have to go back and redo the room quickly or something like that. That being said, I'm glad the game, for the most part, if you leave the room and you go back, it resets the room. This is a fantastic game. It really is what I expect from the Wii U, if that makes sense, and not in a retro graphics kind of way, but in a tight, old school, this is just fun. It's simple, the graphics are fun, I'm not a huge fan of the retro, older style of graphics, but I gotta admit, in Shovel Knights, they fit and they look cool, and it works for the game, if that makes any kind of sense. Like I said, it's 1 part Mega Man, 1 part Zelda, 1 part Super Meat Boy. and not in the difficulty of Super Meat Boy, but just the level of control. When you're in the air, when you're on the ground, when you're just movement in general in this game, it feels exactly, and I do mean exactly, the way you're expecting it to. It's consistent. You don't slide around like you do in some games like this. You can catch the edges of stuff consistently. The pogo sticking, while a little bit wonkier because you're getting these long arcing bounces out. LARPing, arcing bounces out of it. It still feels very controlled and very tight, and I'm really hoping at some point they give us some really just tough platforming puzzles that combine some of the items you pick up and not just kind of these simple bouncing through the rooms. That all being said, I've had some rooms where it's little offshoots, and they're not the main path. It's the, hey, little quick challenge room. It's either a platforming thing or a boss you maybe didn't have to fight, or like a mini-boss you'd maybe have to fight or something like that, and they're fun. And that's something I'm not finding I'm saying as much when it comes to games that are just intentionally hard, or they throw kind of obscure challenges at you as much as I used to about certain games, about those types of games. So yeah, Shovel Knight, if you like platformers, if you're looking for a Mega Man-ish game, if you like Zelda game, the side-scrolling Zelda games, if you like side-scrollers in general, this game is fantastic. And if you own a Wii U, it's $15, so pick it up. It's also, what else are you using the damn Wii U for? It's also out, I think, for Steam and a couple other platforms. I don't do a lot of PC, or I'm a console gamer by trade, I guess. Or I'm a console gamer, so I don't quite know what's going on with the not console market for it. But if you own a Wii U, you owe it to yourself to pick this game up. And with that being said,